गुड इवनिंग एंड अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू ऑल माय फ्रेंड्स। आज मैं बना रही हूँ ग्रेनोला बार्स। वेल, आप लोगों ने ग्रेनोला बार्स बहुत खाए होंगे, बट आई वंडर व्हाई डू वी बाय दीज बार्स फ्रॉम ऑनलाइन और फ्रॉम शॉप्स। इट्स टू हेवी ऑन द पॉकेट। इस छोटी सी चीज़ को बनाने के लिए हम इतने पैसे खर्च करते हैं, सो आई थॉट ऑफ मेकिंग इट एट होम विद अ वेरी लो बजट and whatever I have. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So we take a bowl. Let's start throwing the materials inside. This is 1 cup of oats. Now my 1 cup is approximately 100 ml. So to increase the number of bars, you can increase the size of your cup or keep adding more. Fine. Now this is normal oats. Any company would be okay. I've slightly toasted the oats. Let's drop in. This is normal cornflakes, a normal honey cornflakes. What I have done is just taken a rolling pin and crushed it. Don't use a blender to crush it. It will be fine particles. You won't love it. So just put the rolling pin on it and then crush it very lightly. The size will reduce. It's almost less than a cup. You can increase or decrease the quantity as per your taste. Almost 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, again toasted. You would be thinking, why did I toast all these ingredients? Because of the nutty flavor and extra crunch that comes to the bar. Some chopped almonds, again they are lightly toasted for 2 to 3 minutes. Some pistachios, again roasted for 2 to 3 minutes. Alsi or flax seeds, everybody loves it, good for health, keeping your cholesterol up to the date. Use more if you like to add. I'm using almost a tablespoon. Again, it's roasted. So keep roasting all the materials and then drop it. Some dried fruits. It has cranberries, some raisins, some pecan, dried pineapples. You get a trail mix. Just take some of it and drop it as per your taste. You can add less or more, all depending upon how sweet you want. And lastly, a surprise for the kids always, chocolate pieces. It's dark chocolate. You can add normal chocolate, a dairy milk, whatever you like. The kids will love it. Just put all of it. Now just mix it lightly in your bowl, and this is the portion that we will be making the bars with. Now we need to make a paste that will bind your granola bars. So I keep the bowl a little back. For binding your material, we need almost a cup full of dates. This is almost 10 to 15 in number. You can increase if you want a little more, sticky bars. One important thing that you should keep in mind is never use your bars with dates that are cold. Keep your dates at room temperature or warm it for 2 to 3 seconds in a microwave and then use it. The reason why I'm telling you is that it's being dense. When you mix it with honey, it becomes more denser and your food processor will have a heavy load. So the mixing part will be tough. So I've warmed it a little bit and see, it's a little mushy. This part will be easy for the grinding. Now we mix them in the blender. Put in your dates inside, and this is 3/4 of a cup of honey. You can increase the quantity if you feel that your dates are not getting blended properly. So let's add it. Now all you need is a thick paste, and this paste will be enough to bind your bars. So let's just grind the dates with honey. Let's see how it looks like. Yes, it's a thick paste. Let's take it out in a bowl. So this is the paste of the dates and honey. See how thick the paste is. Now let's add 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. This is the peanut butter I'm using. It has some chunks of peanut in it. So the reason I have not added extra peanuts in the bars. So I take almost 2 tablespoons and let's mix it. This is easily getting mixed. See, it's a thick paste now, more thicker than before, and you can see a lot of chunks of peanuts inside. So another nut is added to your bar. Extra crunch would give you a bite. Okay, so let's now put this inside your bar mixture. Don't waste even a single portion of it. Okay, lick your fingers and remove what's on the spoon. Now time to mess up your hands. So don't use spoon, use your hands. Start mixing, combining everything you have in this sticky mixture. Here, looks messy but would taste much better. So this is how your mixture looks like. Now all you need is just to set it. Now I've taken another bowl. This is a parchment paper. It's a greasy, slippery paper. It's normally used at the time of baking and it doesn't stick the material. Well, you're not baking right now, so you can use a wax paper or a butter paper as per your choice. So just line up this bowl with this parchment paper and drop your mixture inside. And start setting the mixture with the help of your spoon first. To press it tightly down so it's evenly spread. Remove the texture from your spoon. Okay, done. And now with the help of this parchment paper, press it further so it takes a shape. Done. Now put it in the freezer for almost 2 to 3 hours, and when it becomes a little solid, transfer it to your refrigerator. Don't keep too long in the freezer, because if you need to eat them or cut them into pieces, you need to just keep them for some time in the refrigerator or outside. I've already frozen one, and let me show you. So this is the one I've already frozen. The bars are set, they're hot and ready to eat. Now let's cut them into pieces. So your granola bars are ready. You have almost everything inside it. Full energy pack. Eat it, enjoy it, and Your kids will love it, and simple to make with low budget. Comment it if you have made it. Do like it. Do subscribe my channel and share it if you like it. Thank you and bye-bye.